Good evening, Foxes fans. We're back at the Royal Oak John Lindell Ice Arena for tonight's matchup between the Arctic Foxes and the Midland Northstars. This is game 2 of the round robin of the Winter Grinder Meltdown here in Detroit, Michigan. Back in the booth with me tonight for tonight's game, Matt Bouchard on camera, Colin Gallagher.
Teams are entering the rink. This one started a bit late because, as you would imagine, a tournament that's got games going on all day long. A couple of them ran late, and that pushed us, so we apologize for starting late, but we're starting.
Foxes wearing their road blacks, and this one, Northstars in their home whites. Got in the box, Christian Maslick. I think we failed to mention that.
No, we did catch that. We did get it in there.
All right.
So Foxes are coming into game 2. They won game 1, 6-2. Got off to a pretty quick start. Got the first goal. Got the second goal. Had 3 goals on 5 shots. Pretty impressive. And then the game started to level out after some penalties.
Yeah.
But then they took over in the third and made it 6-2 pretty convincingly.
Foxes definitely got some special teams work through the middle frame there, and it really kind of disrupted the flow of the game. But coming out tonight here, at least by the My Hockey rankings, Midland right there with the around the same ranking as the team we played earlier today. So Foxes need to come out, play their game, get shots on net, crash the net, get back on defense, play their style of hockey, and let it take care of itself.
Yeah, I agree. I think, keys to this game, I think, again, if they can get out on the right foot, get the first goal early, I think that really helped them out in game 1. And then I think finding the rhythm, that's going to be my number 2. Not necessarily worried about shots anymore. It's just making sure that line after line, they're rolling the same style of play out.
Like we mentioned in the first broadcast, the team that we were playing, the Hammond Mohawks, was kind of one-line oriented.
Yeah.
So one line that could really cause some damage, and the others were a little
more faux hawk than Mohawk.
Yeah. So we'll see how Midland stacks up here. So.
Do you know how long I waited to say faux hawk instead of Mohawk?
Wow.
I sat on that since first period of last
All right.
game.
I like it. About a minute to go here in warm-ups, and then we will be underway. Game 2.
I'm pretty sure it's the same referees. I could be wrong, though.
I don't know that I actually paid attention to the look of the referees.
The one on the left looks familiar, and if this is the same referees, oh my God.
That's a long
kudos to them.
Unless they've come back. Maybe they went to Tim Hortons in between.
Oh, I hope so.
Or there are 1,000 Coney Island style hot dog shops in northern Detroit area.
I didn't see that coming.
Did not expect that.
Uncomfortably amount.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yes.
As Coach Russ so eloquently put, this area loves their tubular meats.
15 seconds left on the warm-ups. Going pretty quick.
Fast checking out to make sure the ice is slippery enough right here in front of us.
Yeah. Cooper brings the bag over. We have pucks in net.
All right, so the Midland Northstars tied the Findlay Junior Trojans earlier today, 2-2 game.
Okay.
So I don't know that that's really relevant because we don't know anything about either team.
Yep. It looks like the Northstars also travel with one goalie. So one goalie on one goalie.
Much taller goalie than the last one.
Also faced. Not number 99, so already on a better foot than the morning game. Hudson settling in, doing his shimmies and whatnots.
But still number 20 for a goalie, an odd number choice.
Yeah, I don't know how you land there.
All right, we'll see what the Foxes have here. This going to be about an 8:15 start.
Yep.
Late night for the Foxes. Little preview note for tomorrow. Foxes 11:15 a.m. First game, and then at 8 p.m., but who knows what time that'll be.
Right. I mean, all real, if we're being honest, it's probably not going to be closer to 8:20. So get your nightcaps ready.
All right, here we go. Fox is putting out Luke and Tanner to start, with Axel and Cooper in defense, and of course Hudson Bouchard in goal. We are just about ready to go here. Both teams seem fired up. Puck is ready to be dropped, and here we go. Puck is dropped and the game is underway. Fox has controlled the opening faceoff, but quick little turnover there, and the North Stars are entering the Fox's zone. Nope, Cooper backs that one out. Nice play by Luke there at the blue line to lift the stick of the North Star player and take it. Luke now down the far side. He's going to shoot. That one goes! Luke Massesso right off the get-go, and the Foxers make it 1-0 just 22 seconds into the game. Luke from a sharp angle goes far post.
My goodness. So we checked that box fast. Game 1, it was 1 shot, 1 goal as well.
Great start for the Foxes right off the jump there.
Top corner too. What a
Luke
shot.
made a great play at the blue line. Lifted the player's stick as he was about to dump it into the Foxes zone. Took the puck, went right up the ice and scored. Puck drop. Comes back. Axel has it. Nope. Turned over. Look out. Northstars coming in right in. Huddy with the save, and he's able to hold. Foxes unable to get to it.
There's 11 people on.
Justin was saying the feed's not up?
Yeah, it is. There's 11 people on. Jenna said he's watching.
I don't know. Sorry, folks. Sidebar.
It's up. There's 11 people on. I don't know what he's doing. Puck dropped in, and Fox is clear. Bass trying to race to it. I think this is going to go down for an icing. Sorry, folks. Little side programming note here. This is the crux of getting text messages while you're trying to commentate the
Also,
game.
congratulations to the Denver Broncos for beating the Buffalo Bills 33-30.
All right, we're reset here. 12:20 to go. Puck is dropped. North Stars control. Antel able to swat that away as the North Stars winger was about to take the shot. Puck battled in front of the Fox's cage. Just comes back to Sage. Sage can't work that one out. North Stars right back on it into the slot. This one comes in on Huddy as Sage lost the glove, and Hudson able to stop it and hold with 12:03 to go here in the first.
Yeah, that was a funky little play with the glove coming in at the same time a puck comes in. That'll mess with you as a goalie.
It will.
Still barely 1 minute into the game. Puck cleared out by the Foxes, and it's an opportunity here for Logan if he can get to it, but icing. So close. Puck comes back the other way for a face-off in the Foxes zone.
All right, 11:54 here to go. So now a choppy little set of gameplay here. We've had a lot of face-offs in the first couple minutes of this one. Still not even 2 minutes in.
It's a frenetic game. I don't even know how to describe the first couple minutes.
Eli won that one. He threw it far side, and the ref had about 4 days to get out of the way and let it go off of his skate and out of the zone. Eli comes up with it into the slot. He shoots. That one just misses on the far post. Zach over to it in the near corner, far corner. Sends it to Eli behind the net. Eli tried for the stuff attempt on the wraparound, gets his own rebound, shoots, and it off the goalie through the crease and out to the North Stars as they break out against Sage and Jace here. Zach on the back check. Jace drives the man wide. North Star curls back to the boards, looks for the point, has his man, and that shot comes through, knocked down by Zach. Nice clear by Sage out to Logan. And the Foxes counterattack a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Logan up the near side wall. Nice play by the North Stars defenseman there to tie him up. Logan comes up with it. Another sharp angle shot and a save. It's under the goalie and held. That one, another sharp angle shot, and he struggled with it.
Yeah, he did. He almost fell backwards into his own net and caused the goal. That's something they should pay attention to. That's going to be available. All right. So my beef of this game is the All Black pads.
Face off won by Tanner. Push back there, Rosswag by Luke. Eric fires a pass across to Axel, who handles it off the wall. Took some pressure from the North Stars, and they clear this. And that's nice. On the North Stars, 10:45 to go.
Yeah. So back to my All Black pads beef. It's just not a good look. I don't like it. Take a look at that
What if
goalie.
the jerseys were black?
No. Then
Okay.
can't see him. Invisible. Hiding like a silhouette.
What about camo pads?
Sure. There's a texture there. There's some colors.
Tanner wins the faceoff. Again, poked with a point by Luke. Nice little set play there off the faceoff, trying to get it back to the D. Luke trying to go to Roswell. That was tipped by a Midland player. Roswell on his horse, trying to win the race back to, gets hooked. But was able to play the puck back up, and that was Luke. Moved it ahead, trying for Luca. This one now works its way back to the line. Tanner has it. Tanner curls out of his zone, trying to get puck forward for the Foxes. He carries it in the offensive zone. Poke checked off his stick, past Luca, and the Northstars are going to counterattack. They have a 3-on-2. Coming in on Axel and Eric. Down the near side, drives to the middle. Axel got his stick on it. The shot goes wide. Luke there trying to get the puck out, and he does. Gets it out to the neutral zone in center red. Midland goes D to D. Back up the far side off the wall. Axel finds it, taps it out. Axel pushing the play now. Axel and Luke going in 2-on-4 here. Axel finds it, sent it at the net. It was wide. I think he was maybe trying to hook up with Luke there. This one flipped back out. Axel holds it at the line nicely. Ax tries to step in, gets another hook, and no call there.
That's a great shift by Axel so far.
Antel pushes the puck into the zone, but it is broken up right at the line. Cruz there now, applying pressure, ties things up. Bass on the back check, able to skate right through the player's stick and take it away. Cruz and Bass pressuring the Northstars here now. That one up the far side. Antel has it, sends it right back again off the referee. That one cleared right to Bass by the Northstars, and Bass is into the zone. Coming down the near side, another sharp angle. Bass trying to cut to the net. I think he tried the stuff attempt. The goalie was able to make the save and push it back down below the goal line. Intel in there battling away for the Foxes. This one pokes way out to the slot. Bass tried to turn and shoot, but he missed to the near side. Cruz now in on the forecheck. Midland tied up behind her own net. Intel in on it. This one out to the point, and look out. Little breakout play there, but a nice play by Coop to come across and take the puck away. This one sent in, and that's offsides on Midland.
This is a great start by the Foxes.
The energy is there, definitely.
Yeah, and the back check. Like that. Let's talk about that for a second. That is clearly what is driving this. Northstars only have 2 shots in this game. They can't get out of the neutral zone before a Fox catches them from behind.
Zach pushes that one forward off the draw. It goes to the Midland defense, and they turn it back up and enter the Foxes zone now. A 3-on-2. Quick little rush from the blue line. Shot in on Huddy. He's able to kick that to the corner. Centered back in on him, and he makes the next save. Little scramble in front of that there, but Hudson able to shut it down and hold.
Yeah, good job by Hudson to move the puck to the side, get back onto the post tight, and then make the second save. He's been punching out high a lot on the offensive breaks for the Northstars, and that's great to see.
Northstars right off the face-off at a shot attempt. It was blocked by Coop. This one cleared to Logan, and Logan's going to have a chance. Coming down the near side, one-on-one. He shoots off the post. Logan Hefford rings it. Big Ben strikes one. Logan back on the puck behind the net. Controls it. He reverses. He's looking for somewhere to go. He finds Zach. That one kind of bounced off of Zach's stick and goes to a Midland player. Turned over those. Eli for a moment tied things up, but Midland able to break it out. Cooper with a nice poke check there in the neutral zone, and Logan's right back in on it. Logan sends it across the rink. Midland comes up on the far side, right in front of the benches. Sage steps up. Midland dumps that one. It's deflected, so no ice here as Zach goes back to retrieve it for the Foxes. Zach with some pressure. He reverses behind his own goal. They get some more pressure. He reverses again. Zach looking for an outlet. Off the wall, looking for Logan. He found him in a neutral zone. It was off his stick and back to Midland. They come back in offsides. 7:28 to go, period number 1.
Yeah, shots are pretty close, 5-4 in favor of the Foxes. Starting to settle down a little bit, but I like the game that I'm seeing so far out of the Foxes. They're challenging everywhere.
Absolutely. In the face of the Northstars.
Yeah, they're moving their legs too.
Puck is dropped. Tanner able to win that back to Luca. Luca up the near side now. Dances around a Midland defender. He's coming in right on the goal. Sharp angle again. That one shut down. He had some had Luke going to the net in front. Luke able to get back behind the net now. Luke with the puck. Curls, looks, out to the D. That's Sage. Sage at the point. Sage holds, steps around a man. Trying to find the shooting lane. Sage walks it in. Shot! In! Scores! Sage! Pile! Bar down! And the Foxes lead it 2-0. What a rip by Sage.
That was poise. That was nothing but poise.
Sage held the puck at the line, sidestepped the defender, sidestepped another defender, worked his way into the slot, and
then
just let it
down.
rip.
Fantastic goal. Yes. The whole game slowed down for Sage in that moment. That was amazing.
Puck dropped again here. Fox is able to turn it up. Rossweg sends that into the offensive zone. Midland back to get it. They send this up the near side. Rossweg pinching, able to hold the puck in. He's got it now into the faceoff. That Rossweg trying to get to the front of the net, pushes it down behind the net to Luke. Luke looking for Luca, just missed. Midland trying to come out, but Luca all over. It takes the puck. Nice play by Luca there. Again, the back check. Just dominating for the Foxes. Luca still with possession of the puck, able to move it into the Midland zone now, but all the way down behind the goal line. This one works its way to the far corner. Northstars over there. They try to center that. Luke with a nice play there to bat it down, hold it into the zone. Now flips it to the slot, looking for Tanner. This one works its way back out. Axel fires one. That's blocked off by the Northstars. This one back out. Axel has it again. Taking some pressure from the Northstars. Rossweg's back. It came to the neutral zone. Rossweg has it. Holds it the line. Oh, and
I thought he got there.
He tried to hold up, and just as the last player was going to come back onside, he just a half of a breath early put the puck in the zone.
Oh, I'd love to see a replay of how close that was.
Face off. Pulled back by Antel, went through Bass's skates as he was trying to jump on it right off the wing. Northstars momentarily pushed it back out into the neutral zone, but the Foxes ultimately dump it in. Antel now in on the forecheck with Bass. Northstars reverse it behind their own net, up the far side wall, held in by Axel. Axel comes away with the puck on the far wall. He lets one rip, glove save, and held by Midland's keeper. And we have 5:33 to go, 2-0 Foxes.
So interesting on that shot. The Midland goalie backed up and it just kind of like fell into his glove at the end of there. If I'm a shooter again, I'm shooting a little bit higher. He's going to give you ground.
Puck drop. Midland off the draw, worked it up to the wall, but Axel again holds it in at the line. Cruz came up with that, sent that towards the net. It was blocked off by a Midland defender. And the Northstars looking to regroup and break out of their own zone, up through the neutral zone. Cruz stepped up on the player there, and it forced them to dump it in. Antel all the way back. Antel lugs the puck behind his own net. Some pressure there. This one turned out into the slot, and a great play by Cooper to get his stick on that loose puck in the slot and move it down for the Foxes. This one all the way back, no ice. I don't know how, but we'll take it. As the Foxes now possess in the offensive zone, now turned over. Midland has it coming up the near side wall. Midland works on their breakout. Coop holds it at the line, sends it back in. Northstars have it. Northstars out into the neutral zone. Trying to dump it past Cooper. He blocks it off. Puck right here at the blue line into the neutral zone. Midland has it, and they push it into the Foxes' end. Axel out pressuring the puck. Midland drives it behind the net, comes all the way through the slot, through the crease, but does not end up in a shot here. Cooper carrying the puck out, goes far side looking for Cruz. Cruz trying to get around that last defender, able to get to the puck and send it in. Cruz takes a body against the wall. Bastow tried to play that in the corner. It worked its way away from him. Oh, collision there in the neutral zone. Lots of bodies go down. Fox's players down by the wall, slow to get up. Puck still being battled for. Zach has it. He fires that one hard off the wall in the neutral zone, and this is back out to the blue line. Logan tried to push that one in, but Midland able to step up and take it away. Coop has it now. Tied up again in neutral zone. Zach has it, taking some sticks. Zach drives wide, has Logan with him. He's hauled down. Penalty coming up here on the Northstars. Logan still possessing the puck. Logan taps it out to Jace. Jace lets one rip. That one blocked down by a Northstars player, and they get the touch for the penalty. Fox is going to go to the power play.
Yeah. Hudson took a look at it and said, this is not worth the trip.
It was one of those ones where you know you're not going to get there.
Yeah. Power play for the Foxes. I mean, the game so far, the difference has been the legs, the skating ability. You can tell that Midland is used to an offense where they can break through the neutral zone and just carry it in. That used to be the Foxes a year or two ago, but now not anymore. We have more structure. The Foxes are back-checking the crap out of it, and then when the Foxes take the puck over in the neutral zone, Midland can't keep up to back-check the other way. All they have to do is keep this going.
Absolutely. Keep the legs rolling. Midland struggling to get 4 players out here.
So game 2, just like game 1, it's a 1.5 power play, not a minute like we're used to in PAL.
Zach goes forward on the faceoff, and he's able to get to the puck all the way behind the net. He centered it for Eli. Wasn't able to get a shot on goal, but a nice little play there by the Foxes. Almost paid off. Logan walks in. He toe drags. Gets to the front and sent it through the crease. He just couldn't get that last hook on it to push it across the goal line. Sage has it at the point. Moves it down to Zach. Zach's going to shoot. That one goes through the crease. I don't think it ever hit Cage. Jace has it on the far wall. Jace sidesteps a man. He sends this below the line. It's Eli. Eli working centers for Logan. Logan shot it wide. Zach into the corner. Zach controls, centering again, looking for that play in the slot. And this one dumped out and cleared by Midland. I don't know if this is going to get there.
It will.
All right, we got an icing.
Yep. 44 seconds left in the power play. Man, everybody looks confident.
Everybody, playing with poise, holding the puck just the extra second with their head up. That's the bigger thing. It's not that they're holding it because they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, they're looking for options.
They're looking for options, yeah.
This is great.
All right, last 44 of the power play. We got Tanner, Luke, and Luca with Rosswag and Axel at defense. Watch out for this faceoff. They've been setting it up. All right, Midland able to win it, but they work it right to Rosswag. Rosswag puts it through the legs of the defender and went to Tanner. Midland able to come up with it, but again, the back check of the Foxes. Luke able to come up with the puck. Here's Tanner right in the slot, trying to work it through to a shot. Couldn't. This one dumped out by Midland. And we have an icing arm up, but it's not going to get there. Rosswag takes it. Rosswag with the puck. Tries for the stretch pass. It's held in at the line by Midland. He toe drags around a Fox. Coming down the near side, Rosswag able to get stick on puck on that shot attempt. Never even got off the player's stick. Tanner has it. He's looking for the outlet. This one blocked down again at the line, and it comes in offsides. Foxes maybe need to skate it out a little more than these stretch passes.
I mean, I like it. They're looking for the outlet, and they're willing to go for it. If one of these connects, it's an odd man break. But you have to make sure you get out of the zone first.
2 in a row knocked down at the blue line.
Ooh, referee took it in the hip.
Northstars send this back in below. Look out, Axel blew a tire going to pick the puck up. But he's able to regain and get the puck and calmly plays it out to Luke. He had 2 players on him, and he just, again, with some poise, calmly played Luke with a nice little tip off the board to himself. Luke in after the puck. Near side wall battle here. This one works its way back out to Rosswag. It was in his feet. He couldn't come up with it. And Midland's going to, nope, Rosswag slaps that away from the Midland player, ties the man up on the wall, and Tanner gets low to get the puck. Tanner flips that one, literally flips it out of the zone, looking for Luke on the stretch flip there, we'll call it. It works its way down into the Midland zone of the Northstars. Come up with possession and out into the neutral zone. Antel able to come away with it for the Foxes. He steps around 2 players, and he's moving into the offensive zone. Antel driving wide. He blows a tire. Puck works its way now over to the Northstars. Northstars breaking out. Stretch pass ahead. Look out. Little 2-on-1. Nice back check by Coop, and that's going to be a penalty on the Foxes.
It's okay, though. That's a good penalty you want to take. Nothing wrong with that one. You have a player coming in.
Odd man rush. Coming back in on a 2-on-1. Cooper able to tie things up, and Foxes will get their first PK chance of the game.
What I like about that extra is if you're going to take a penalty in that situation, you better make sure that you take that guy out, and he did. There was no chance that he was even going to get a shot. Good penalty.
Good penalty, yeah. There's good penalties and there's bad penalties.
Yes, this is on the good side.
That was a good one.
It's a halo, not a horn.
35 to go here. Puck is dropped. Fox is on the PK. Midland walks right into the slot. Shot tipped. I don't know if Huddy ever got a piece of that. Foxes try to clear. It's held in by Midland. This one goes through, and it gets past everybody and in, and it's 2-1. Power play goal for the Northstars.
That was a seeing eye goal. Hudson couldn't actually see the shot because he had 2 players standing in front of him. Shot went through the legs of one of the Foxes and just to the right of Hudson's leg pad. He knew enough to go down, but he didn't know where the puck was. Yep. That's a tough one. Man, he's going to be pissed about it.
Time for the Foxes to pick it up. See how they regroup here. Last 20 of the first period. Puck is dropped. Antel able to win that back to Cruz. Cruz retreats, gives it to Sage. Sage looking for somewhere to go with it. Sage all the way back behind his own net, taking pressure here. Two Midland players. The Foxes need to wake up and go support the puck. This one steps right in. Rosswag and Bass combine to tie things up here. Northstars have it. They send one in, blocked away by Antel, and that's going to do it for the first period of play. Foxes 2, Northstars 1.
Yeah. So some people might say, well, he took a penalty and they scored on the power play, so why is it a good penalty? It's still a good penalty. It's just the power play, you get a fluky goal. Much better to have that than have a person come in uncontested, basically a breakaway on your goalie. Shots after the first period, pretty close, 7-6 in favor of the Foxes. Overall, the pace of play was run by the Foxes as well.
Yeah.
They have the better legs. The forecheck is there.
Foxes need to regroup now here after letting up the late goal.
Yep.
Rebound and come back out in the second period. We know that's been our nemesis.
Yes.
Second period.
Our lone nemesis. Not nemesi, just one nemesis.
Just one.
Just one. All right, so for keys to the game for period 2, keep doing what you've been doing. You don't need to change anything. You're getting shots, getting goals.
Getting good chances.
Shutting down Midland. The only reason that they got a goal on the board is because they had they had power play advantage. If that's what it's going to take for them to get a goal, just stay out of the box.
Yep.
All good. All good things.
All right, teams break their huddles here for period number 2. Foxes are going to come out and deploy a forward line of Eric Antel, Bass, and Cruz. Defense is going to be Cooper and Axel.
Also, if I'm the Foxes, I'm still looking for those stretch passes. All it takes is one or two of those to connect.
Antel in on the draw. Puck is dropped. Bass comes right up off the face up with a chance. He shoots. He didn't get all of it. And it's gloved and held by the Northstars goalie just 10 seconds into period number 2. Quick little chance off the face-off. Foxes lost the draw, but great to return it.
Yeah, they did. That was interesting with the goalie there. I don't know if he did that on purpose or if it was more of a surprise, but he managed to flick it up off his stick upward, and then he caught it in his glove.
Bass in on the face-off now. For the Foxes, he smashes that forward right off the back wall. Cruz trying to get there, but Northstar is able to find it, and they work it under the corner right off the referee again. So it was held in the zone. This one's still back behind the Northstars cage. Axel pinches up, holds the puck in. Foxes come over to support. Axe able to work the puck free. Bass is there trying to get to that puck. It was swept away by the Northstars. Bass fires one. That one saved. It was loose for a second and finally covered by the Midland goalie. 12-21. Just 40 seconds in. A couple good chances for the Foxes.
Yeah, so my case in point, the Midland goalie in his all-black pads had no idea where the puck was himself. Just spent an extra 5 seconds looking around before he could give it to the referee. If I'm a goalie, and I was a goalie, I want to know where the puck is exactly.
Puck dropped again. Foxes control off the faceoff. Zach sends it in looking for Eli, tied up in front of the man. Eli dropped in front of the net. No call. Sage able to work that one back towards Zach, but the Northstars able to come into the zone. Northstars walk right around the D. Coming back in. This one sent off the back of the cage. Still controlling. Fox is finally able to come up with it. Midland at the line trying to hold this one in. 2 players tied up behind the play. Zach pushing the play now with Logan and Eli. Zach down the side, looking for a shot. He gets it in, and it is covered and held by the Midland goalie there. 2 Foxes right on the crease.
That's one where it would have been maybe good to stop up on the about halfway in, let your supporting crew who's coming in get to the net, maybe try to throw one on at that point. But still got a shot. That's good.
Zach in on the draw. Him, Eli, and Logan still on this. Zach pushes it forward. Midland has it. They wrap it around the boards. Held in by Logan. Logan flips that one towards the crease. It was over everybody. And Midland bobbled it coming out. Eli got a stick on it. This comes out to the neutral zone. Zach quickly turns it right back into the North Star zone. Logan going to be the first one in on the forecheck. Nice play there by Jace at the line to hold it. North Star's able to come up with it and turn it back. Rosswag has it in his own zone. Rosswag curls. Rosswag steps around a man. Rosswag's got his feet moving. He's pushing a play. 2-on-2. Rosswag and Logan. Rosswag drives wide on the backhand foot. It got through, and Logan pushed the rebound wide. Eli with another chance, I think, off the mask of the goalie. Pushes it into the crease, and then finally able to hold it. Flurry of activity there off the rush.
I mean, the pressure is coming more and more frequent and with more and more intensity. Yeah, so Eli's going to take a penalty here for retaliation.
Eli's going to the box?
Which is a little lopsided here if we're going to evaluate what just happened down there.
Eli was down on his back.
I don't know how the ref is going to justify this. At least take both. There was clearly enough there for that. Coach Justin is talking to the referee about
Justin
it.
and Chris not happy about this one.
No, all we want is consistent and fair.
Puck is dropped. Midland controls off the faceoff out to the point. This one works its way now down to the near circle. Midland spreading out, blocked there by Luca. Chase out into the corner, lifts the stick of the Midland player. Puck below the net, right out to the slot. Luca comes up with it and pokes it smartly out to the neutral zone, and he might still be able to get to this puck. Luca's on his horse, getting after it. Luca in as the lone forechecker on the PKs. That's what you want to see, just the one. He gets all the way back, finds the puck in the neutral zone, and still has things tied up and forces Midland to just dump it. Jace has it. Jace reverses it back around. It's Rosswag. Rosswag able to escape there without playing the puck. And he's able to work it out to the neutral zone. This one's coming back in by the Northstars now. Coming down on Rosswag. Rosswag driving the man wide. All the way behind the net now. Looking for the wraparound attempt. Hudson blocks that one off. Got caught up between saying Hudson and Huddy. And now Tanner lugging the puck for the Foxes. He's taken down. No call there. Luca able to come up through the neutral zone. That one poked off of his stick. 20 seconds to go in the penalty. Tanner steps up. Rosswag gets a 3-on-2 here. Rosswag and Jace are back.
Great job by
Rosswag
Eric.
able to take it. Rosswag pushing the play up. That one poked off of his stick. He's taken down, and they're going to get that one. Foxes will go to the power play now. Well, we're going to have 5 seconds of 4-on-4, and then the Foxes will have 1:25 of a power play.
You had a feeling that one was coming the Foxes' way. The referees probably knew that they made a mistake on that one. Good job by Coach Justin influencing what was probably going to be the next call, and there it is.
The important thing for the Foxes is when you're not getting the calls, you just got to keep your feet moving and make it obvious, and that's what Eric did right there. He just kept driving, and he got tripped up, and to the power play we will go in 5 seconds. Offensive zone faceoff. Eric Antel on the draw. Northstars able to win it. They go high off the glass. Axe able to hold it at the line. Northstars able to break it out. Foxes are now on the power play. Antel comes up with it, forces it back in. Antel, Luke, and Bass on the forward set here for the power play. Luke has it coming down on the near side. Luke cuts right to the front and back and attempt, and then the rebound thrown just wide by Antel. Good chance by the Foxes. Nice pass by Bass to Coop at the point. Coop lets one rip off the blocker and over the cage. Axel trying to step down around the D, but he can't get past them, and this one works its way out to the neutral zone. Antel back filling in. Look out, look out. Antel lost the puck, and this one coming back in on Huddy, and he's going to cover and hold. It just reset everything for a second.
Yep. Shout out to Dad in the Box, Christian, who got that power play going very efficiently. All right, so 45 seconds left on the power play. What you want to see is sustained zone pressure and maybe at least 1 or 2 shots.
First thing, I think, break it out, right?
Yeah.
Antel on the draw. Defensive zone, he wins it. Back to Cooper. Coop trying to work up the near side, far side wall rather, was taken away by the Northstars, and Bass able to make the play, poke it out of the zone. Bass could be on a breakaway. He does. He gets by everyone. He shoots, and it missed the cage. Back out to Coop. Coop sends one in from the point. This one up in the air by the crease, and he couldn't get to it. Axe able to step up, trying to hold it at the line. Northstars able to move it to the neutral zone. 15 to go in the power play. Antel moves it up to Axel on the near wall, past him and into the zone. This one sent back out. Look out. Coop back to get it with some pressure. 5 seconds left on the power play. Coop curls in front of his net. Coop carrying the puck. Looking for the headman. It's Bass. We're back to even strength. This one back out. Cooper flips that one down the far side wall. Back out over Coop's stick and into the neutral zone. Coop moves it over to Axel. Axel carries into the offensive zone down the near side, driving all the way down to the corner. Northstars come up with it, and look out, they got a 3-on-2. Nice little play there. Northstars down the near side trying to curl back, but the Foxes were back. That one blocked by Antel. Shin pads together. Held in at the line, though. Can't get it out. Northstars still with it. Sage out the poke check or to play to pressure the point.
This has been a long shift for this crew.
This one's sent behind. Foxes need to get this puck out and get a change. A lot of stick waving and not a whole lot of feet moving here as the players are tired. Midland now behind the net, just controlling the puck. They send it back to the other side. Man in front. Hudson gets his stick on it. They're able to break up that pass. This one works its way back towards Huddy. Far side or wide of the net. Axel fires it off the glass. Cruz has it. Cruz pokes it around a player. Cruz working. Bass is there. Bass and Cruz into the zone. Fox is going to get a change. Cruz or Bass tucks it. Can't get a nice save by the Midland goalie. It threw back through the crease, and they just couldn't get it to put it in for the Foxes. Sage is pinched all the way down. Sage works it up to Zach. Zach tees one up. That one misses wide.
This is almost a 2-minute shift for this group.
Well, most of them got a change, actually. Bass is the only one
Bass
left.
is the only one. Okay.
Rosswag out there now, driving down on the far side. Flip in on Huddy. That one went behind the net. Puck now below the line. This one comes out to the slot. Just tapped by the Northstars player right to Zach. Zach's got Bass streaking. Zach's going to carry this down the near side. He tees one up, fires, rebounds there, and Cruz just couldn't get his stick all the way on it. He pushed it back towards the cage, but he didn't get all of it.
Man, that was some frenetic up and down play. And kudos to the Northstar goalie. That was an amazing save on Bass on that breakaway. Hung out there until the very end, made the save and then the follow-up.
Northstars win the faceoff. They push it back on the near side. Fox is looking to regain possession. That one gets its way out past the D and then sent back across the ice by the Northstars. They have it at center red, trying to enter the zone. This one is flipped in. Pad save there by Hudson as he shoves that off to the far wall. Cooper able to come up with it. Lost it, and Northstars keep it in the zone. Cooper again able to sweep that away. Logan battling. This one down the far side. Cooper tied up, able to poke it again free. Eli and Logan now applying the forecheck in the neutral zone, but Midland able to turn it back and come back into the zone. Look out, coming right down the slot. Nobody's there. And the Foxes are able to regroup on the back check and tie things up. So not even a shot there. This one into the slot. Chase finds it, moves it out to Logan, but not out of the zone. Foxes again, they got to get below that puck. They can't wait for it. Midland again turning up the pressure now. The Fox is pinned. Cooper has it. Coop looking for the stretch pass. He finds Logan. Logan could not get it around the last player, though. Eli able to poke it away. This one sent right back in by the Northstars. So puck didn't get deep, and the Foxes couldn't get a change. Jace behind the net, 2 Northstars on him. Nice play by Cooper to get his stick on that wraparound attempt. Northstars step around another Fox. Fox is kind of scrambling here, reaching with their sticks. He's got Logan. Zach pitchforks it off the wall, gets it to Logan. Logan down the far side. He's out of gas, though. He stays in on the forecheck. He's got to keep his feet moving, doesn't take a penalty. This one out through the neutral zone. Cooper has it now. He turns back up to Luke Macesso on the far wall. Logan's still out there. Northstars able to come up with the puck, and Luke tied that up at the wall. Northstars sent this one in. Rosswag's going to retreat and grab it. Rosswag takes it behind his own net. Rosswag surveying. Look out, he lost the puck. Northstars have it. A little too much carrying here, and a big chance missed by the Northstars there as the trailer was coming. He couldn't receive the pass. This one right into the slot. Luca has it, and he turns that into the neutral zone. Midland has definitely turned up the pressure, and the Foxes need to counter it. Midland works its way through the neutral zone again. Rosswag able to step up, take that one away. Poke checked off his stick. Midland coming back. Rosswag's on his horse to get back after the turnover. He's able to take the puck. Rosswag carries behind the cage, still on it, as he uses the referee for a screen there. Nice little play. Out to Luke in the neutral zone. Luke able to dance around the Northstars player, taking all sorts of stick lifts from behind. Tanner has it. He flips this one back down to Luke in the far corner. Luke goes skate the stick. Works its way back to Tanner. Tanner looking for an outlet. He's going to move this to Rosswag. Rosswag able to take that on the back end. He tees one up, shot, and saved by the Midland goalie.
Yeah, so when the game goes back and forth like this as much as it has, it almost feels like for an offenseman, every time you get the puck, it's going to potentially be an odd man break or a breakaway if you just find the way around the player. But that takes you out of your rhythm. You're not looking for your teammates anymore, and now it becomes back and forth. They're starting to lose the neutral zone battles, and it's turning into opportunities for Midland.
It's turning into carrying the puck instead of using your teammates.
Yep, they would actually be better to slow it down a little bit, even though it feels like you're giving up opportunities.
Foxes control the offensive zone faceoff. Luca has it here in the far corner. He dances down below the goal line, now working below the net. Tied up by Midland players down on top of the puck, but Luca pokes it through. Was going to work that to Sage, but he whiffed on the pass. Northstars come out. That one's off of Jace's skate. Sage is there. Sage able to sweep it away from the slot on a last-ditch effort there, as that was a dangerous chance. Northstars able to hold at the line. This one coming in. Northstars work it down. Jace with it behind. Northstars able to come up with possession. Northstars work right into the slot. Shot and it missed the cage high. Another good chance for the Northstars. Foxes chasing a little bit in their own zone here. Luca able to pull up, take the puck. Sage finds it, flips it off the wall at center red and through the neutral zone. Northstars now counterattack. Luca back on the back check, able to disrupt things. And it gets it to Luke. Luke pushes the play. He's going driving wide. Luke down the wide side. Sharp angle again. I think that one hit the goalie's mask. Looking for that high corner again, just like he did 10 seconds into the game. Jace able to move this back to Sage. Sage trying to go back to Jace. It's a breakaway for the Northstars. And they score! 2-2. The Northstars have evened it up. Another late goal by the Northstars here in the second. The first one was late in the first. This one late in the second.
Yeah, Hudson almost got it on the breakaway. Bounced just ever so slightly over his leg pad.
Foxes control the faceoff again. Turned over in their own zone. Northstars fire that towards the net. It goes well wide. Cooper has it. Cooper wraps this around the boards. Cruz on the wall, able to push it across the rink, right off the wall at center red. And Antal drives through, trying to come up with the puck. The Foxes are all over the place right now. This one steps through. Axel able to get a skate on it. Works it back out. And again, the Foxes aren't below the puck. They can't get the puck out of the zone because they're higher than the Northstars.
Yeah, one little change the Northstars have made is they're pinching the zone, and now all of a sudden we can't get it out.
The Foxes got to get those forwards, got to get down below the Northstars D and get the puck out.
You know what's crazy though? Despite all of the play and the pressure coming from the Northstars, what if I told you the Foxes have 20 shots to 11?
I believe it. Good chances for the Foxes. Foxes now in the neutral zone. Bass has it. He holds the puck. This one sent back in by the Foxes to their own zone here. Axel all the way back. Heavy pressure by the Northstars again, but 3 Foxes are on the puck, and it takes them forever to get to the puck. Cruz now carries the mail, and he is flying. He's got Bass with him. Cruz driving wide. He pulls up in the slot, gets it to Bass, and he couldn't get the shot off. He was tied up by the Northstars player. Cooper has it. Cooper works a shot, and off of Cruz's skate, it never got through. Antel now able to come down with the puck. Antel has it behind the net. Antel stops, looks, tried to center it for Cruz. Just past his stick. Cooper fires. That's blocked. Cooper able to tie the man up. Shot blocked again here. 8 seconds to go in the period. Axel has it. Antel has it now. Turns it back to center red. 3 seconds to go in the period. And that's going to do it. We're going to go to the third. Tied up at 2.
Crazy period. Crazy fast pace. A lot of good hockey. Shots after 2. Like I had said, Foxes have 20. Northstars have 11. But it's the mental errors that the Foxes are making in the defensive end that has been the difference in the game so far. Defensive side pass that turns into an on-man break / breakaway.
Yeah, just it was for as much as we were saying the Foxes were taking the extra time to find the open play, that one was not Not the case there. They
Yeah.
took their time and
All it took was the pace going back and forth, feeling like they're getting a series of opportunities, and completely changed the game.
Yeah.
That's a cowbell community, Eric. Coach Justin's doing a video replay. Midland's excited.
2-2 game in the third is what you want.
This is what you want. Again, second period shots. Foxes 13, Northstars 5. The Foxes are carrying the offense. It's just those little mental errors they got to work out of their game.
Puck is dropped. Midland controls off the faceoff. Sage works that one up to the near side wall, and Zach able to push it into the Midland zone, and then he shins it down and able to get to the puck. Zach walking right in, and it just rolled off his stick as he was going to cut to the front of the cage with it. Midland now able to come back out with it. Rosswag finds it in the neutral zone, sends it right back into the North Star zone. North Stars behind. They have the puck now in the corner. Puck sent across. Midland comes up through the neutral zone. Midland able to enter the zone here. Rosswag blocks that one off to the wall. Looking for the outlet to Eli. Went past him and through the neutral zone to the North Stars D. Nice poke check by Zach there in the neutral zone, and Eli's able to get the puck. Eli coming down the far wall. He goes down. Puck in behind the net now. North Stars into the corner. Logan over there pressuring for the Foxes. Zach also. Logan comes out with it. Logan into the faceoff circle, works to the slot. Logan on the backhand fires it, a save by the North Stars goalie. Eli into the corner, trying to establish a presence over the puck there. Did a good job of it, and now Logan has it. Logan works behind the net. Logan leaves it for Zach. Zach hooks it right back to Logan. Logan trying to work it up. That's going to work to Sage. Sage tees one up, just misses. Rebound at front. Eli buries it. Rebound off the boards, and the Foxes take a 3-2 lead. Eli Tagano. The quick hands. Shot hard off the back wall, and Eli pounces on the rebound.
That may have been on purpose. That may have been a deliberate shot off of the back wall that set up Eli perfectly. But it was sustained pressure. Great job by everybody on that line.
Foxes get the early goal here in the third. They take a 3-2 lead. They win the faceoff, but the North Stars quickly there to tie up possession. They work it briefly into the Foxes zone. Tanner and Cooper able to work the puck out to the neutral zone to Luca. Luca headmans it to Luke. Luca and Luca combine. Nice play there as Luca comes in to support. Centering pass. And Tanner just couldn't get all the stick on it as it fluttered high over the net. Jace pinches down. He's able to hold that twice off the wall. Gets it to Tanner. Tanner trying to work that down to Luca. Luca finds it below the goal line. And the North Stars able to come in and take that off the wall. This one gets past Cooper. Look out. Cooper able to get back to the puck. Good hustle by Coop. He flips that one in off a glove of a North Stars player.
Are they taking him?
I don't know what happened.
I don't know how they're not taking him.
The puck was flipped in from the neutral zone. The goalie almost let it in. I don't think he ever had it covered, but they blew it anyway, and Luca was absolutely run from behind.
Right.
There's no penalty on the play.
Right, for what they called earlier in this game, that was about as obvious as it gets.
Antel wins it back to Coop. He fires it on Cage, and that one gloved in hell with Bass sweeping in front of the crease looking for a rebound. Antel in again on the faceoff. Antel smacks that one forward into the corner. North Stars trying to work this free. Coop's going to come down and able to, nope. Tied it up enough to break the play up in the neutral zone, and Jace with a nice little delicate flip through the neutral zone was able to almost spring Bass. Cooper has it now. Coop looking for an outlet. He goes off the glass. Nice play by Coop. Right on the Bass's stick. Bass has Cruz going to the net. Nice toe drag by Bass. He shoots. He scores! Sebastian Similis with an absolutely filthy tuck. Just flips it off into the high corner. What a shot by Bass.
That was That was the perfect word. Filthy. Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
A little flip on the wrist, and it hit the back bar, shot across the cage. It was a thing of beauty.
And the dazzle past the defenseman to even break himself free first.
Unbelievable.
Take a bow, sir. Take a bow.
Zach able to win the faceoff back. Axe plays that up the far wall. Midland goes D to D in their own zone as they attempt to break out. This one into the neutral zone now. Off Eli's stick and back to Axel. Axel goes to clear. Was held in by the defender of the Northstars. That one off the post.
How is that possible? The physics alone. That is no way that could ever be a goal.
The referee from the blue line calls us a goal. It clearly
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
There's no way that could be a goal.
It bounced off the post. That is impossible.
There's no way from that angle it could go in. You want to come over here and say that? Come on over. Come on over.
The referees are discussing physics now. Geometry. There's no way the referee saw that go in the net.
No goal. It is waved off.
There we go. Sanity prevails in the most ridiculous non-call I've ever seen. I get it. The referees have been at this all day. It is the same crew. They've been doing this for what, 8 hours? But still.
To call that from the blue line?
Right. The absurdity that you would point with such assertion. Anyway, back to the game we go.
Puck drop. Midland won it. Sent it at the cage. It was deflected. Went down, and Roswell cleared the zone off a Midland player in the neutral zone, and he turned it over to Logan. Logan right down the far side. Logan walking in. Shot. Tried to tuck it 5-hole, and a good save by the Northstars goalie. This one coming up the far wall now. Roswell steps up on a poke check at the blue line and forces Midland to just turn it back into the zone. Roswell working his way through the zone. This one back out now. Zach has it. Able to work it out to Logan at center red. Logan down the far side. He walks through 2 players. He shoots right into the chest of the Midland goalie. And Midland comes up with a rebound, but it's turned over, and then Tanner couldn't get his stick on it. Tanner on the back check, able to take the puck away. Roswell able to get it. He stops up, gets his feet going. That one poke checked away from him. Axel blows a tire. Look out. Roswell back on the recovery. Shot in on Huddy. He saves that. Zach cleans it up behind the net. Zach reverses, and the Foxes are going to take a minute here. Zach behind his own net. Heady play by Zach to let things settle. He looks for the stretch. This is going to go on Cage from behind his own net. What a shot by Zach. And he avoids the icing, too.
Great shift by Zach.
Yeah. Axel able to move that one in the offensive zone. It's there.
Oh, we're going to get a whistle, but it's hard to hear. Offsides.
A lot of excitement here in the arena. 8:23 to go, third period. Foxes hold a 4-2 lead.
So 3 minutes later, the head coach wants to have an explanation of why that was a no-goal. For the rest of humanity in this building, we all know why. But apparently he needs an explanation.
Tanner, Luca, and Luke, the forwards here with Jason, Sage at D.
The Midland players are getting bored and doing 360s in their zone, as the rest of us are.
It is.
Move on!
It is after 9 o'clock.
Sorry, folks. Sometimes I'm talking to you. Sometimes I'm talking to the refs.
Shout out to Doc Airline. You're not the only one, Doc.
You're not the only one. Sometimes the game just needs to keep going. Like, this is silly.
At some point, call it delay game penalty. Like, the referee that's doing the face-off finally got irritated enough that he blew his whistle and said, let's go.
Kudos to him. Good.
Foxes won the face-off and turned it over just inside the offensive blue line, and Midland counterattacked there, but Sage was able to tie things up. Sage moves it up to Luca. Luca finds Luke on the headman, but he just couldn't possess it. They went past him and down for an ice with 8:05 to go, third period.
Yeah, so shots this period are 8-1 to the Foxes, and overall it's 28 shots for the Foxes, 12 for the Northstars. And for those wondering at home, the post shot that does not count as a shot because it hit the post.
Foxes in on the defensive zone draw here. Face off, one back by Tanner. Luca battles to get this one up the wall, but it stays in. Luca does tie it up on the wall, though, and able to work it out to Tanner in the neutral zone. Good play by Luca. Tanner busts into the zone. He's got Luke with him. Another toe drag by Tanner, and then he goes back outside, works his way down, shot, and it went behind the cage. Jace has it over on that one. Puck out, poked away from him by the Northstars, and the Northstars are in on a breakaway. Great Honey with the save on the toe. And they're able to get the rebound, and they center it again. Luke takes a man out in front of the net, and the Foxes avoid it all. Two good saves by Hudson on the breakaway. Northstars gain possession in their own zone. They come back through the neutral zone. This one works its way in. Coop steps up. This works to Sage. Sage back out to the point. Northstars able to work into the slot. Look out, a lot of flybys all of a sudden by the Foxes. Honey doesn't know where it is. It's still loose. The Foxes find it. Sage pushes a man out, and the Foxes ice the puck.
Again, good penalties and bad penalties.
Save. Not a penalty. He raised his hand for the icing.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Even better.
His arm did not go up until we cleared that puck.
Great job by Sage, just obliterating the North Star in front of the net, who otherwise would have had a shot at the yawning cage. But great job by Hudson. He's literally standing on his head for a couple seconds here.
Yep, stayed there and got the toe on the breakaway attempt. Foxes win the faceoff. Coop wraps this around the wall. Cruz all the way over to get it. Cruz steps past the man in the neutral zone. Cruz carrying the puck into the zone, gets some pressure on the back check. Bass fell down trying to stay on sides. Puck worked its way back to the neutral zone, and Cruz able to turn it and send it back in. Northstars have it now as they try to break out. Nice interception by Cruz at the line. No, he was right on the line, I think. Cruz possesses in the corner. He reverses it to Antel. Antel looking for somewhere to go. I think he wanted to go to the D, but the ref was there. It would have gone off his skates. Fox is behind the net, possessing it now. And Cruz reverses it behind the Antel. Not the Antel. Antel's in front of it. Who's that? Bass. Bass has the puck behind the net. Works this into the near corner. Northstars trying to come out. Coop able to hold it in. Nice play by Coop at the line. Coop fires. Swatted at by Bass in front. It's loose and then covered. Nice play by Bass to at least distract the goalie. I don't know if he got a piece of it or not.
Yeah, it was a great play.
Off the goalie's chest, and then he was able to pounce on it to cover the rebound.
Yeah, 5:51 left in the game. That was the Fox's 30th shot. Comparatively, Northstars have 14.
All right. Zach in on the face-off.
We have dueling audiences in this game. Or dueling fans.
Dueling pianos. Foxes control the face-off. Logan put it behind the net for the Foxes. Northstars coming up there side, and Sage backhands that one back down below the goal. Northstars with it now, trying to clear out. Logan able to tie that up on the wall. Logan able to step around a man, cuts back to the outside, shoots, blocked by the Northstars defenseman. Zach now working his way, where it's up to Axel, and Axel sends it right back down below the goal line. Good play there by Axe to keep possession for the Foxes. Northstars just can't break out right now. This looked like the Foxes when they were tired. This one does get out to the neutral zone. Axel steps it back in off sides with 5:05 to go.
Yeah. I mean, for having played this morning and then having game number 2 in the same day, their legs look impressive.
Energy is there. 5 more minutes to go. 5 miles away, Matt.
5 miles. 5 long miles.
Tanner wins the faceoff. Axel trying to flip that one through the neutral zone. It was tied up by Midland, but Tanner was able to poke it ahead to Luke. Luke drives down the far side on his backhand. He tries the centering pass to Luke. It was sent right back to him, though, by a Northstars player. Never got through. Luca comes up with the puck behind the net, working against 2 Northstars in the corner. Luca able to possess. Now he's just dropped in the corner Nothing. Nope. Nothing. All right. Northstars with the puck. Nice play by Tim.
That was
Just
in.
got out of the line. Looked like he
stayed
stayed
in.
on the line, but
It sure did.
I'm
Sure
not
did.
on the blue line, so I will not comment.
Sure did. So let's talk about something for a second. The Foxes are getting pressure. They're getting it down deep behind the net. What used to happen is the Foxes would throw it in front. What happened, and sometimes it would turn into odd man break. Not anymore. They're holding it.
Yep. Cooper with it, works its way out through the neutral zone to Luca. Luca and Luke have a quick little 2-on-1 here if they hurry. Luca sends it across to Luke on the backhand. He couldn't get all of it. It just flipped up. Luca tries to tuck behind the goalie, and it goes through the crease. Nice try there by Luca. Coop able to step up. Look out, Northstars coming in one-on-one with Jace. Jace able to separate the puck. Hudson poke checked it. It popped up, and they're able to get it back in on Huddy, and he gloves it and holds. A little funky play there as the puck started fluttering, but Hudson able to keep his eye on it, track it, and hold it for the freeze.
Yeah, what Hudson did really well there was he used his stick and extended it out so that the puck didn't come into him. He didn't wait for the shot to come, and that was the difference.
Antel on the face-off right out to the Northstars. They shoot it wide of the cage. Jace has it, and he plays it up to Antel on the near wall. Antel finds Bass in the neutral zone. Bass pokes it around a Northstar player, and Bass is in. He's coming right down on another chance. He whiffs on the shot. It goes behind the net now. Northstars have it. Trying to break out of the zone, held in by Jace again. Nice play by Jace. He's had a great weekend holding those pucks at the line.
Yes, he has.
Jace now separates the puck in the neutral zone. Cooper was able to flip it back. And then, again, the Northstars just can't get anything going through the neutral zone. Look at Antel on the back check, just all over, and he comes up with the puck. Jace has it now. Jace into his defensive zone. Able to find Cruz. Cruz peels all the way back, goes back to Jace. Jace steps around a man. It goes to Antel. Antel has it. He finds Bass up at the offensive blue line. Works its way in. Held in by Antel at the line. Antel to the near side wall now. Under 3 minutes to go. Antel back to Coop. Coop tees one up. It gets all the way through and wide. A lot of bodies in front, and it didn't hit anything. That's Roswag pinching down from his D spot. Tried to throw it in front. Didn't get it, or he went all the way through again. Cruz now trying to stuff attempt on the near side, off the side of the cage a few times. Puck still loose. And now a stoppage in play in front. As the goalie finally able to cover it, I guess it was still loose. The ref was right there.
Yeah, it was.
Never blew the whistle.
Yeah, it was hanging out there, and then they gave it to their goalie, and his goalie kind of looked at it before he actually put his paw down, but he got the whistle. With 2.5 minutes left, we'll keep an eye on the goalie to see if they're going to pull for the extra attacker.
Zach in on the face-off for the Foxes. Logan and Eli with him. Roswag and Sage with the D. Zach pushes it forward right off the draw and on cage. Another save for the Midland goalie. Eli able to disrupt the clearing attempt. He tried to send that back to the slot looking for Zach, but it was broken up in Midland. He ties it up again. Eli with the hand eye, just batting pucks out of the air.
Best defense is a good offense.
Logan and Eli working the puck here. A 2-on-2 board battle and a whistle. I guess we're going to call a frozen puck.
Yeah.
And we'll get a face-off here, which I would assume would be right there in the face-off circle.
Yep. Not often we get those calls. Usually they'll come in and tell them to move it.
Yeah.
Line changes for the Northstars. Foxes stay with who they got.
2:10 to go. Eli now on the face-off this time.
Long shift change. There they go.
Puck is dropped. Eli tried to go forward with it. Northstars tied it up, and they come out of the zone now through the neutral zone. Sage and Roswag are back. Sage drives the play wide into the corner. Zach all the way down below the goal line, comes up with the puck. He cuts through the middle. Zach able to find it, finds Logan in the neutral zone. Logan dipsy-doos into the middle, right into the slot. He couldn't get around the next one. And the Northstars take it away, and they counterattack. Under 2 to go. Roswag ties up the breakout pass in the neutral zone, and the Northstars finally do come into the zone, though, but Zach quickly takes it away. He's able to stop up.
Got to get it out. Got to get it out.
Get around, taken down. Sage has it behind his net now.
This is the point in the game where you just got to throw it out of the zone. You don't need another goal.
And Sage does. He was looking for Logan, but it goes down. It's not going to get there for an icing. And that was great for the Fox. That easily takes another 20 seconds off the clock. Logan controls, goes to the point, finds Anderson. Axel fires, and that just goes wide. Zach throws it in from a sharp angle and glove by the Midland goalie. Eli's dropped behind the net again after the play. No call.
Yeah, minute 6 left to go in the game. Again, the Foxes don't need any more goals. They're up by 2. They just need to keep the puck down as far away from their net as possible. Winning it down in the corner and playing keep away is the recipe.
1:06 to go. Tanner on the faceoff. Luca by his side. Axel and Coop, the D. Puck tied up right in the middle there. Fox is able to work it on cage. I think it was Luke with the shot. Puck now works its way up the far side. Luca there causing all sorts of trouble for Midland on the breakout. It works its way to Axel. Axel flips that one down again behind the goal line. Under a minute to go here in the third. Tanner works his way with it. This one out by Coop. Coop quickly sends it right back down towards the goal line into the slot. It never got on cage, but went through the high danger area. This one again flipped down into the corner. Coop pitches down and just sends it behind to Luca. Fox is doing a nice job of cycling this puck now, just keeping possession in the offensive zone.
Just suffocating.
Look out, Northstars now able to break out, but again, the back check of the Foxes is right there. Northstars able to come down on a break. He whiffs on the shot. It goes behind the cage here in the last 15 of this game. Cooper takes the puck away. He sends it out of the zone, down to 8 seconds. Northstars come back in offsides.
4.2 seconds to go in the game. And face off in the neutral zone. This should just about do it.
One more face-off win needed.
Yep.
They're going
to run the final 4. That's a great call by the referees.
Foxes take a 4-2 win here in game number 2 of the Grinder Meltdown Classic, whatever this is called.
Yeah, final thing to say, though. They just bled the final 2 minutes off the clock entirely in the offensive zone. What a suffocating way to end this game. Great job by the Foxes.
And to your note, the forecheck all game was the catalyst.
Yes.
And that's what it was there.
Yep,
if they did turn the puck over, they forechecked quickly and got it right back without ever coming out of the zone.
Yep. Final shots, Arctic Foxes 34, Northstars 15. Final shots for the third period, 14 for the Foxes, 4 for the Northstars.
All right, we'll be back in action tomorrow at 11:15.
See you then.
See you then. Thanks for joining in.
Toodles.